As you guys know, I'm a big believer of each person following their purpose in life of love, creation, and service. But as a subcategory of purpose, each individual person has a passion. If you don't know what your passion is yet, this video may still help you find the courage to go find it. For those of you who already know your passion, I'm sure you're experiencing what I'm about to talk about right now. In this video, I want to go over a theme that tends to happen when you follow your passion, and exactly why this theme tends to occur, and how you can possibly overcome it yourself and avoid the trap that a lot of people fall in of failing to continue to follow their passion. The first thing that a lot of people do when they start to follow their passion is tell everyone. Though, as you may have experienced, this doesn't always go how you would like it to. There's really three responses that you can get out of people. The first one is people saying, "Wow, awesome, I think you should go for it." And they genuinely mean it. Those are your true friends. Those are your relatives that genuinely want you to benefit from following your passion. And then there's a group of people that say, "Wow, awesome, go for it." But they genuinely don't mean it. And they're actually preying on your downfall. The third response, and hopefully the least likely one, is someone telling you not to follow your passion. These may be family members, they may be coworkers, or they may even be friends, but they're telling you to go against what you feel is right about how you should live your life. For most people, even a couple of these negative responses when they announce their passion is enough to deter them from going full throttle, especially when it comes to people who are of authority like your parents. That being said, if you're able to jump over this hurdle of the doubt and the discouragement of other people, then you've already made a big leap in progress. Like I said, a lot of people don't make that leap, and if you did, you already passed one of the filters. Think of these as tests that the universe provides you in order to make sure that you're serious about what you're going after. Once you continue to follow your passion, despite the discouragement of others, the other thing that you're going to have to face is the fakes. Like I mentioned, there may be a group of people that say, "Wow, awesome, go for it," but they don't actually mean it. These are the people who may be watching, but they're preying on your downfall. It's not because they're evil people, but because they have no faith in themselves. So it's extremely hard for them to be encouraging of other people. Don't look down on these people and try not to let them irritate you because they are just as lost as you probably once were. You may be able to see through their fake encouragement, but confronting it and acting upon it is only a downfall of your own character. So stay strong, take it as a compliment, and move on because it doesn't matter what they think. Surprisingly, the first group of people that I talked about, the people who genuinely want you to succeed, may actually give you the least amount of response. These people may encourage you from the start, but in reality, a lot of people are still stuck on numbers and the proof of the progress. For instance, if you tell your parents about your passion and you know that they really care, but they aren't giving you the response that you want, it's probably because they're just more focused on results. You see, for yourself, if you begin to make the leap from running from your dreams to following your passion, to you, it's a big difference, and the world begins to change immediately. But for them, not much has changed. For them, they still see the same old you, just different words coming out of your mouth. It's not a big impact on them, and they're just waiting to see the proof. This isn't because they don't have faith in you or don't want you to succeed. It's just the fact that why would they bet money on something that hasn't shown up at all yet? It's not a normal thing that they do in their own life, so why would they do it for you? Don't expect people to give you any type of encouragement. Simply move towards what you believe is right. The point is, don't worry about it. Just focus on you. Because the truth is, everybody's focused on themselves. And if 99% of people aren't willing to follow their own passion, why would they care about you following yours? If anything, it's a threat upon the lies that they told themselves. Put yourself in their shoes as best you can for just one moment. If you had been lying to yourself and avoiding your passion your entire life, and then someone comes up to you and says that they're going to follow theirs, it may be a little bit insulting, and you may feel a little bad despite all this person's doing is trying to better their life. This is because to them, it may feel like an attack on what they've told themselves their entire lives. If you can pass the test of the judgment of others, then you'll find yourself facing the second test. If I had to guess, about 50% of people will pass that judgment test and the other 50% will fail. So if you've passed that test, then congratulations. You're in the top 50%, but your biggest challenge is still yet ahead of you. You see, when you actually start following your passion, the most likely scenario is that the progress is extremely slow. You may not see the results that you want, or the results that you were expecting, or the results that you heard other people getting. This is where the real doubt comes in, not from other people, but from yourself. You begin to see that you're not moving at the rate that you thought you would, and you begin to think, maybe this isn't going to work. For a lot of people, and for me especially, I expected big changes because I finally made a decision to go after my passion. But eventually I realized that's not how it works. If everybody got the immediate reward of following their passion, then everybody would already be following their passion. It also means that following your passion wouldn't be that difficult to achieve, and therefore it wouldn't be as valuable. In order to ensure that your results are valuable, the effort that you put in must be high. This second test is essentially the silence test, the time period where not anything is happening, but you still continue to grind. No one's really cheering. You're doing the work, you're putting in the effort, but the results haven't shown. This is the portion that kills 99% of individuals. Out of the 50% that made it here, a very small portion of people are going to make it past the silence test. The reason for this being is that when the results aren't showing up, most people take this as proof that their passion isn't going to work out. This, and the combination with the doubts of others, there's really no sign for them to keep going. So they quit. They could have been just one day away from receiving the results that they always dreamed of, but they quit right before because they felt like it wasn't working. This is because most people are using the wrong judge as to whether or not it's working. You see, they're way too focused on the results as measurements of their success, and they're not focused on the person that they're developing. So stop looking at the results. Understand that the pain that you're going through now, this loneliness, this silence test, is exactly what you need to pass in order to get the benefit of following your passion. The way I think about it is that it's almost as if the universe needs proof that you're never going to give up before it gives you your reward. So when you make a commitment, don't give up. Have absolutely no intentions of quitting, even if you see no progress for the first 10 years. Obviously, if this were to occur, you would be an extreme outlier, but this is the mindset that you must have in order to prove to the universe that you will not quit. Once this is 100% confirmed, once you've been tried, tested time and time again, and still push through, you will see results. By the time those results come, you will have built the person that deserves them. This part is absolutely necessary for you to succeed in following your passion. Once you receive your results, you're now equipped with every tool you need to destroy them. You may see this in people who were once passionate about their craft and then fell into a downward spiral of self-abuse. There's plenty of famous people that you could use as this example. Don't let that be you. This ensures that you stay aligned with what got you there in the first place, your hard work and your honesty. When you receive your results, stay humble. Don't flaunt it. The only reason you should tell someone about your success is in order to guide them to getting theirs. Not to say that you can't enjoy yourself or buy nice things, but the very last thing you should do is tear others down and try to be a show-off. If you're able to stay humble, honest, and true to what built you in the first place, you will continue to see results and improve upon yourself. So, if you're able to get through the initial doubt of others, if you're able to push through that lonely silence test, and if you're able to stay humble even after receiving the results, your success will be long lasting. If you're getting doubt from others, good, probably on the right track. If you're having a time period where you're not seeing results, you're probably just being tested. And if you're able to stay humble, even if the grass is far greener than it used to be, then people will respect you for the commitment that got you there. So no matter what point you're at, keep going. Life is an endless unfoldment of improving yourself. If you can truly commit, which means that you vowed to always follow your passion until the day that you die, this means that it's only a matter of time until you get what you deserve. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. This is something that I am currently struggling with right now. So I hope that I was able to translate it in a way that helped you guys understand it and how to deal with it or at least how I'm dealing with it. If you did make it to the end of the video, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know something good or bad that you liked about the video or didn't like about the video. If you did enjoy this content, go ahead and like it, and I make a lot of it, so go ahead and subscribe if you want more. I'll be making a new video every day until the end of October. I do all types of self-improvement, self-development content. This is basically just the valuable stuff that helped me in my life, and I want to provide it to as many people as I can. God bless and good luck. If you did stay till the end of the video, give me a holla because I really appreciate it. God bless and good luck. Give me a holla. Give me a holla. Oh, that was a good take. Except for holla. Oh, shit.